All right. Well, hello. Hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How are you all doing today? I'm going to say hello. We have so many wonderful people in the room. Wow. I am ecstatic to see. Let's see. Creatively crafty me. That's my sister Charlena. Hello and welcome. Let's see who else do we have in the room. Well, we have Mobile Music is saying hello. I have a lot of family in the room. Two for one, thank you. I have my mom here. So it's just so wonderful to have everyone here. They're helping me out because today is a fun day where I'm testing out this game to see how well you know your music theory. Now, I know many of our family members, are kind of late to the party, so they may not know some of these questions. But even if you do your very best, I say thank you in advance because that's how I get better. This is still very new for me. And so, um, you know, let's have some fun. But first things first, how is everybody feeling? Is everybody ready for a super Saturday fun day? Come on, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat so I can see and bring you up on the screen. Okay, excited. Okay. We are, it's like a virtual family reunion here on YouTube, here at the Contemporary School of the Arts. And so, if you're ready to learn, we always put in the chat, ready to learn. So, if you're ready to get started, even though this is a game, you're going to walk away with something that you didn't know when you first arrived because this is an app, this is a classroom or a platform for learning. So if you're ready to learn, can you put that in the chat? Ready to learn. Okay, yes. Two for one said yes. Yes, you're ready to learn. Okay, who else is ready to learn? Put it in the chat. Ready to learn. Okay, put it in the chat. Ready to learn. Here's my question. Are you ready to learn? Okay, looks like Mobile Music is ready to learn. Good, good, good. Whoops, all right, who else is ready to learn? Two for one. Always can count on two for one. Crafty, or I always want to say crafty first, but creatively crafty me is ready to learn. Let's get her up on the screen. Okay, Charlena is ready to learn. Okay, Brenda Gibbons is ready to learn. So wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let me get myself together here. And we're going to start with how to play, okay? So that you understand what is expected, okay? So this is a music theory sort of challenge, but don't get discouraged. Some of these things you've seen just in passing, so you might find that you're going to know a lot of the questions. We're going to start with the instructions here, okay? So the first thing I'm going to ask all of our wonderful students, aka family members, is to go to playfactile.com, and I will put that in the chat so that you can just click the link /join. Okay, so that's play PLAY factile FACTILE.com /join. Okay, and there is a QR code in the on the screen, okay? And I do see some new members. Let me just acknowledge some of our students that are coming into the room. I see you, Sade. You're ready to learn. Welcome. Thank you. I hope Demi and Danae are with you as well. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to ask you to go to playfactile.com /join, okay? And there's the QR code on the screen. And hopefully, You can scan, you can use your mobile device. I'll explain all the details. Okay. And it's the first 5 players. Okay. I can have more, but this is my first time. So I'm only going to allow 5 players. So the first 5 that come in and join, then you will be on the show or playing the game, the challenge, okay? And you will not be able to change your name, so you have to use the built-in avatar name. So you might be an orange or a pineapple or a shark or whatever you like. Okay, so I see some people are coming in. I see Watermelon has entered the game. Okay, and so this QR code will stay on the screen throughout as I'm giving you the instructions. Okay. Now, before we get started, I just have to go over some rules because this is a public platform. So we're going to ask everyone to be respectful. Okay. This is a place of learning. We promote higher education, higher learning, edification, and we want to be respectful. So please don't spam or troll, okay? Because probably I will kick you out. But I know my family members know how to follow the rules, and those who are watching on the replay, you as well, okay? Please follow the directions, okay? And let's keep it fun for everyone. All right, so that's pretty much what I want to mention before we get started. Okay, and I see Orange has joined our game. So we have 3 more slots. The QR code is there and the game pin is 5267 5267. Now, how do you play? I'll go over this a couple of times to give everybody a chance to play. Okay, so the questions are timed and there's a buzzer on your mobile device. So let's say you're using your cell phone. You can, hit that little virtual buzzer and you, depending on how quickly you answer, you will get a chance to answer the question and it's time. So you got to kind of put your answer in quickly. You're going to type your answer right on your mobile device, or you can speak to text. Okay. And then if you get it right, you get points. If you don't get it right, you will lose points. So be careful. Don't just buzz in. You really don't want to buzz in and get it incorrect and lose points. Okay, so far I see Watermelon is on the board, has joined our game. Orange has joined the game, and Pineapple. So we still have 2 more slots available. And I'll give you a few more seconds to join in. Okay, and here's some quick notes. Like I said before, 5 players only. This is still very new, and I'm trying to work a lot of things over here. This is not easy. And it's a first come, first serve. Okay, so once we get started, if you miss out, you can put your answer in the chat, but you won't be a part of our game. Okay. So, right now, we want to give a round of applause to Celery. Celery, if you're whoever you are, just say, that's who I am so I could acknowledge you. Come on, let's put our hands together. Let's see if my sound effects will work today. Probably not, because that's what happens. Okay. And next we have Lemon. Who is Lemon? You can put yourself in the chat and say, it's me. Who's Lemon? Who's Lemon? Lemon, we want to acknowledge Lemon. Thank you for joining us. No haters, don't claim it. Thank you, Mobile Music. Okay, who is Lemon? Who is Lemon? Okay. All right, and then we want to acknowledge our Pineapple player. Anyone know who is Pineapple? Pineapple. Okay, Pineapple. We want to recognize you. And then we have Orange. Who is our Orange player? Orange, are you with us? Okay, Lemon is here. So Lemon is 2 for 1. Okay, good, Lemon. All right, and Demi is Pineapple. All right, Demi, we see you. Okay, good. Demi is Pineapple, and 2 for 1 is Lemon. Now, who was our Celery? I don't think anyone has. Okay, and orange is mobile music. Okay, orange is mobile music. Okay, Jewel is celery. Okay, Jewel, thank you. Okay, this is so exciting. Now, who is watermelon? Who is watermelon? Okay. Danae is watermelon. Wonderful. Wonderful, Danae. Thank you. It's so great. I feel really special. Okay. All right. So now that we know who our contestants are, everybody put in the chat good luck. And we're going to start. Okay. Good luck. Let's see if I can get this on the screen. Good luck. Okay. All right. Good luck. Good luck. All right. We're getting ready to start. Okay. So, question number 1. How many lines are on a musical staff? Okay. How many lines are on a musical staff? Okay. Let's see if the answers are coming in. Okay. Okay, Pineapple came in with their buzzer and said 8. 8 lines. Okay, in the music staff, there are not 8 lines, but how many do you see? 5. Okay, so Pineapple, that was an excellent try. Okay, but it's 5. And I know that's not easy because you probably missed our lessons previously. But no worries, okay? So we can't give you that point. Okay, here we go. We're going to continue. And since we know we have our young people here, I might be a little more gracious and not take the points away because I know we have some young ones in here. And Brenda Gibbons said 6. No, not 6, very close. It's 5. Okay, no worries there. That's why you're learning. Okay, ready for our next question. Here we go. How many spaces are on a musical staff? How many spaces are on a musical staff? Okay, Pineapple is really on fire. Let's see Pineapple's answer. Okay, let's see. Okay, 5. Oh, so close, Pineapple. Let's see, it's 4. The musical staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces. Okay, that was a really good try, though, Pineapple. Nice try, and we appreciate you answering. Lemon, don't give up. Celery, don't give up. Orange, don't give up. And of course, watermelon, don't give up. Okay. Brenda Gibbons said 4. Nice work. Okay. Here we go. We're going to continue. All right. So far, no one is on the board, but that's okay. We're playing for fun, and this is great. All right. So for 300 points, we have lines and spaces. Is this note on a line or a space? Okay, Pineapple again. Oh my goodness, Pineapple is so quick on the board. Let's see if she can get the answer in. Pineapple, did you get your answer in? Oh, I think you ran out of time. Okay, let's see if someone else can get a try. I don't know if it will let you. Let me know if you're able to. Is this note on a line or a space? Okay, so we're getting some answers coming in. Brenda Gibbons said line. Okay, and mobile music is also letting us know that there is such a delay that I cannot get my answer in. Oh boy, mobile music. That is probably something I have to look into. Okay, it does look like Orange came in with an answer and said line. So that is correct. The answer is it's on a line. In music, when you see a line going through the note, that is a line note, okay? So we have Jewel, Danae, and Demi in the classroom, and they're learning music maybe for the first time. So this is a great way for them to get started reading music. Okay, hopefully Creatively Crafty Me is still tuning in. I haven't seen Crafty give us any answers yet. Okay, we're waiting on you. All right, next question is worth 400 points. Let's see. Is this note on a line or a space? Okay, celery came in. All right, let's see your answer. Oh, celery said a line. Oh boy, we just talked about that. Not a line. Okay, creatively crafty. I see that you are still with us. Can someone else try to get an answer in? You have 9 seconds. Let's see. It's not a line, so what must it be? Okay. Let's see. Lemon said space. That is correct. Space. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some points. All right, and so let's see. Creatively Crafty says she's just listening and enjoying, and we appreciate that. Be sure to like and subscribe too. Let me just remind everyone to do that, please, while we're here. Like and subscribe, please, and thank you. We appreciate all of this. Okay, so now let's see. Brenda Gibbons said Space Note. The answer is Space Note. Okay, that is the answer that we're looking for. Job well done. Okay, celery, don't give up. Lemon, keep up the good work. Pineapple, keep up the good work. Orange and watermelon. We didn't forget about you. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's move along. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is worth 500 points. Everybody say, oh, yeah, I could use $500, I should say. Okay, do notes sit only on lines, only in spaces, or both? Okay, orange came in. Okay, orange came in. All right, what is orange answer? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Orange answer. Oh, are you running out of time, Orange? I don't see your answer. Pineapple came in and said both. So I'm going to give Pineapple 500 points. Good job. All right. And we have some congratulations to Lemon. So Crafty is saying congratulations. Brenda Gibbons came in with a correct answer by saying both. So the answer is both. Okay. Music sits both on a line note and a space note. Okay. Look how much you're learning. All right. Let's see if we can continue. All right. Now we've completed our lines and spaces category. Now we're going to treble clef. Okay. So if you don't know much about the treble clef, you will learn quite a bit in this category. Is everyone ready? Let me hear you say ready, or give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me see my thumbs up. Put them up, put them up, put them up. Come on, put them up. Let me see your thumbs up. Come on, Danae. Come on, Demi. Let me see those thumbs up. Come on, Crafty. Oh, Crafty said, good job, Pineapple. Okay. Put those thumbs up. Come on, Brenda Gibbons. Put those thumbs up. Let's see those thumbs. All right. Crafty is ready. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Excellent. Mobile music is ready. Okay. Okay, good. Here we go. So now here is our question, all right? Question for $100, sorry. What note is this? Oh boy. Now this is letter names, okay? Letter names. So you might not know what this is because you probably missed our lessons from previously, okay? So I could maybe give you a hint. I don't know if that's gonna help. Oh boy, I wish I could give you a hint. Okay, Pineapple came in and said A. Okay, so I appreciate that you're at least trying. It's not A, okay, and I can give you a quick and sort of crash course for the treble clef. The first note on the treble clef, which is a line note, is note E, okay? So this is E. And you have to think of it like the music alphabet. In music, we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet. So it would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And in the treble clef, if we're on line E, which is note E, and the next note, if you can see my mouse, is a space note, what letter comes after E? This is good for Demi and Danae. If we know our music alphabet, what letter comes after E? You can put it in the chat. If we have A, B, C, D, E, Jewel, you should know this. What letter comes after E? See if you can put it in the chat. Okay, Brenda Gibbons, this one is good for you as well. What note or letter, I should say, would come after E if you know your music alphabet? Okay, Watermelon is answering but not being seen. Oh boy, okay. Thank you, Shidea. Okay, yes, you are absolutely correct. Watermelon came in with the correct answer and said E. So I'm going to give Watermelon the points. Is Demi Watermelon, by the way? I have to go back in my chat doing so many different things. You can just let me know, Shidea, if Watermelon is Demi. Okay. And this is why I'm practicing. Yes, Brenda Gibbons, it would be note F. Okay. So this should help you as we move along. Okay. So if this is note E, and if I had a space note right here, right above this line note, then that note would be F, and so on. And I encourage, oh, Danae is Watermelon. Okay, Danae. All right, so I'm sorry that I missed you. And I think that's one of the reasons why I made 5 so that I could see sort of all the players. But as I do this, I get better and better. So I'm sorry, Danae, that we didn't see you buzzing in. My apology, okay? And Mobile Music says, I think we should give Watermelon more points. Okay, I agree. Let's see. I don't know how to do that. Oh, okay. Watermelon just got another $200. Okay, Watermelon. So thank you, Shadea. Give Danae a high five for us. Good job, Danae, Watermelon. Okay. All right. So now we had a little crash course. Thank you, Mobile Music. And maybe you might do a little bit better in this category, but this is just for fun, okay? So let's get our hands on the buzzer and let's have some more fun, okay? This is very exciting. Okay, name this note. Oh, look at that. I had given that answer before. Okay, Brenda Gibbons had told us that answer. Okay, come on in. Okay, let's see. It looks like pineapple is coming in with note F. That is correct. Let's see. That is note F. Good job. Everybody give a high five. You can put a virtual 5. Okay, and of course, Mobile Music is correcting me by saying, is it dollars or points? I could use some money. Okay. Yes, it's supposed to be dollars. Okay. So far, pineapple has $500. Celery, we want to get you on the board. Okay. Lemon has $400. Orange has $300. And watermelon has $300. I realize you can't see that. Let me try that again. So we have celery here that hopefully will have a chance to earn some points or dollars, I should say. Lemon is coming in with $400. Pineapple has $500. Orange is coming in with $300. And watermelon has $200. Cha-ching! All right. Good job. Okay, here we go. We're going to try to finish this up as quickly as we can because I know the topics are not the easiest, but I appreciate all of our students, aka family members, joining and helping me out today. Okay, $300 here. What are the line notes of the treble clef? Ooh, now just think about that. We know, okay, pineapple is coming in again. Oh boy, pineapple. Let's see. Let's see your answer, pineapple. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. All right. Close. That's the music alphabet. And I think I'm going to give you some points because you're close. But the answer that we're looking for is, I'll give you a few points, is E, G, B, D, F, because remember, these are the line notes. I'll explain it probably a little bit later because you have line notes and then you have space notes. And so the space notes, you're saying E, and then the space note is F, which you skip. These are all our line notes. The music alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. but our line notes, which can be confusing, and I'll have to go into further detail, are E, G, B, D, F. But because we're having fun amongst our family members, I'm going to go ahead and honor those answers. Now, it looks like Orange came in with E, G, B, D, F, and that is correct. So let's see. And did watermelon come in? Okay, watermelon did not come in. Good job, Orange. So let me give you some points. Okay. All right, $400. What are the space notes of the treble clef? Oh boy, Pineapple is so fast. Who is Pineapple again? Pineapple is quick. Okay, all right. Let's see your answer, Pineapple. I think you ran out of time, Pineapple. Come on, Celery. And what about watermelon? Watermelon is still with us. Okay. So pineapple missed out on the answer. You didn't get to put your answer in. Lemon looks like it's coming in. Let's see Lemon's answer. Face. Yes, face is correct. Let's see the answer. F-A-C-E. Okay. So when you're reading music notes and it's a space note on the treble clef, it is F-A-C-E. Okay. Job well done. Any questions so far? So far, you're doing excellent. I'm really, really proud of you so far. Okay. Here we go. Our last question in the category of treble clef. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. What is another name for the treble clef? Oh boy, there are two names. And you can put ChatGPT for our family members. Okay, I'll accept that because I know this is not easy. But this is for our students. If you're watching at home, we want you to kind of, if you don't know these answers, go back and watch the replay. Okay, all of Unit 1 covers this. Okay, let's see what Pineapple's answer. Music, the music. Okay, very, very close. It is music that we're talking about, but that is not the answer that we're looking for. Let's see what Lemon says. The G clef, that is correct. Let's see what Orange said. The G clef, that is correct. Did watermelon come in? Okay, so Lemon will get some points and Orange will get some points. The G clef, it's also known as the treble clef and the G clef. And I can explain once we're all done why we call it the G clef, or you can watch Unit 1, lesson number 2, so that you can learn why it is called the G clef. Okay, you're doing so great. I'm so proud of you. Okay, now we're moving on to the bass clef. Stay with me. Are you ready, Celery? Are you ready, Lemon? Are you ready, Pineapple? Are you ready, Orange? Are you ready, Watermelon? Okay, are you ready, Crafty? Are you ready, Brenda Gibbons? Okay, here we go. 100 points. Or dollars. What is the name of this clef? What is the name of this clef? What is the name of this clef? Put your answer in, and you can put your answer in the chat. What is the name of this clef? Come on, Celery. Think about the category. Think about the category that you're in. Okay, think about the category that you're in. Okay, did we run out of time? Okay. I'll give you, come on, somebody's coming in. Orange came in. Bass clef. Okay, that is the bass clef. Let's see what Pineapple said. Okay, I believe that's supposed to be bass clef. Good. I'm going to give Pineapple. Okay, hold tight. The answer and Orange. Just a moment. Okay, hello. Maybe you can do a review and tell them to take the screenshot of your visuals so that they can maybe follow along. If you have the okay, the graphic. Okay, all right. I'll see if I can do that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so Robin is sharing with me that it might be helpful if I give you like my overview study guide so that you all will kind of know a little bit. And I probably should have done that beforehand, but I kind of tossed you in the deep part of the pool. But many of you are doing really well considering. And so I don't know how easy it is for me to go there and then put it up. But let's see what I can do, because this is really great. Many of you are coming along very nicely. And some of the categories I will skip just because I know you really would have to, had the lessons to know some of these answers. So let's just do a few more questions and we'll see where we are, where if I can do a quick overview. I'm going to go to a new category called bonus, and let me share my screen with that. And so we're going to look at the bonus question for $100. Okay, everybody get your hand on your buzzer. Here we go. And I think there's a place where I can put a hint. I just turned on my button that says hint, so it might give you a little hint to help you answer the question. And this is a test. I've never done this before, so let me know if you see the hint. Like Shidea, you can let me know if you're able to see the hint in the question. Okay, here we go. This is a bonus question for $100. I think you might know this one. Okay, what are the first letters used in music? Okay, wow, pineapple came in. Okay, pineapple is typing. Okay, pineapple. Let's see. What are the first 7 letters used in music? Okay, don't run out of time, pineapple. Okay, okay. I don't know if pineapple got the answer in time. Let's see if someone else did. Watermelon come in? Watermelon came in. Okay, EADGFC. Okay. Okay, so we have A. Okay, so I'm gonna say close because this is our 3-year-old coming in, and so we're gonna give Danae the points. And here is a little video to help you. So everybody pay attention. In music, we use the first. Wait, hold on. I don't think you can see it. Let's try it again. First 7 letters of the alphabet. Hold on. In music, we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then we go back to A. Okay. In music, we use. All right. So did everybody see that video? You can let me know. Were you able to see the video and the explanation? Okay. And that came from, I believe, lesson 2 or 3. I can't remember because we covered the music alphabet quite a bit. Okay. Good job, Watermelon. Way to go. You can give Watermelon, aka Danae, a high five for us. Okay, so let me know if you saw the video. That would help me out. Okay, yes, Crafty. Okay, good. Crafty is letting me know you saw the video. Okay, good. All right, Jewel, I believe you're still with us. Don't try to join in. Do the best you can. Okay, let's see if we can do another bonus. Oh, Shidea ran out of time. Okay, no worries. We understand. Okay, so far, let's go over who's on the board. Celery is still with $0. Lemon has $900. Pineapple has $900. Oh boy, there's a tie. And then orange has $600. And watermelon has $300. Wow. Brenda Gibbons said, go girl. Okay. And Mobile Music said, good job, Danae. And Crafty is giving you a high five, Danae. And so we acknowledge all of our players. Thank you. You've got a lot of money on this Super Saturday. Okay, let's see if we can do another easy one. Try to make it a little easy for us. Okay, let's look at this question for $200. What do we call the symbol that tells us the name of the notes on a staff? Oh, okay, let me see if I could give you a hint. Something with the treble blank and bass blank. We're looking for that word, treble blank, okay, and bass blank. Okay, it starts with a C. Starts with a C. Okay, let's see. Lemon, it came in. Okay, lemon. All right, let's see your answer. Clef. Good job. Clef is correct. Okay, it is a clef. All right, way to go. Watermelon. So let me give watermelon their points. Okay, $400. Okay, and pineapple came in with clef. Good job, pineapple. Let me give you your points. All right. Wonderful, wonderful job. Okay. Let's see in our chat. Did anybody get that? Brenda Gibbons had clef. Good job, Brenda Gibbons. Okay. All right. Let's do a few more. Here we go. $300. Oh, let me skip this one. Okay. This is a tough question because we talked about what we call ledger lines, okay? And so I don't expect many of our students today to know this, but if you're watching the replay, I do expect you to know it because you've been following along for 12 weeks with me. Okay, Lemon. Okay, Lemon said C. Is that correct? Absolutely. That is note C, okay? And we talked about that in our unit review, unit number 1. Ledger lines, treble clef above, notes that are above the treble clef staff. And I will put the resources before we conclude so that you can watch our videos, download our worksheets, and download our quizzes so that you can begin to start to read music. Very nice job, Lemon. Let me give you your points. Okay. All right. So let's see who's on the board. Celery with 0 points. We want to give you some money today on Saturday, Celery. Lemon has 1,000 points. Pineapple tying it up with 1,000 points. Orange coming in with 600. I'm saying points and I should say dollars. So let me rephrase that. Lemon with $1,000. Pineapple with $1,000. Orange with $600 and watermelon with $400. All right, let's give them a round of applause. All right, we have 2 more. We're going to do 2 more questions, and then I think we may close because the other questions are a tad bit challenging for our students. So let's see if we can go to an easier question like Grand Staff 100. Okay, so this one, I don't know if you're going to get it, but it says, what do we call the treble clef and the bass clef joined together? All right. Okay, Celery is having issues with the video and parental settings. Really? Okay, I'm going to have to look into that. Okay, the grand staff, Orange said. That is correct. And Lemon said the grand staff. That is also correct. All right, so now Shidea is letting me know that Celery is having a problem with settings. Oh boy, Celery, I'm sorry that you're having issues. Let me see what I can do. Because you're having issues, I'm going to give you $200 for your inconvenience. Okay, how about that? All right, yes, so she's on the board now. Celery has $200. Okay, grand staff is the correct answer. That is what we're looking for. Let's see if watermelon came in. Okay, all right, here we go. This is going to be our last question. Let's see. Okay, for $100, what do we call the short lines used for notes above or below the staff? Okay, above and below the staff. Think of the category. The category was ledger lines. And so what do we call the short lines that's used above or below the staff? We have to add these short lines and it's called something. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, no one. Okay, pineapple came in. Okay, pineapple. Let's see what your answer is. Orange. Okay, orange. Let's see. Ledger lines is correct. That's the answer. Pineapple, ledger lines. I see your answer. You get Another, you get some points. And let's see, is Watermelon with us? Okay, Watermelon is still with us, but did not answer. Okay, so we're gonna say, we're gonna kind of end. Mobile Music is saying, I hope the children know that they are not getting any real money. Yes, children, this is all for fun, but when I see you, which should be very soon, we'll do something very fun. Maybe not the equivalent of $1,100, but something close enough. Okay. All right. So now that was a lot of fun. Let's go back to our last question. And I'm going to try to find the final board. I think there's a final, yeah, final tactile. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, wait, let me say cancel. All right, let's go to our leaderboard. Okay, nope. That's why I'm practicing this. Okay, all right. I'm gonna do the final factile. And I'm gonna say yes and see what happens. So who's gonna be our winner? I think it's a combo. It's a tie. Look at this. We have lemon and pineapple. Give them a round of applause. All right, lemon and pineapple are our winners. So let's encourage them by giving them high fives. Okay, and I want to say thank you to celery. I want to thank pineapple. I want to thank watermelon, and I want to thank lemon and orange. Okay, you guys did a fantastic job. Okay, congratulations is correct. All right, now, while I have everyone here, yes, congratulations from Mobile Music, and Brenda Gibbons is saying congratulations as well. All right, now, while I have everyone here, I want to encourage you to please like and subscribe if you can so much. We really appreciate that. And if you're watching the replay, we encourage you to go and visit our school store where you can download the worksheets and the quizzes. We do have a kid division for our young ones, okay? Like Celery, which was Jewel, and Demi and Danae. We're going to be working towards our music division for our kid division for all of our young learners, because we want everyone to appreciate arts education, and we know our children are very talented. So please visit the school store. You can scan the QR code, or you can go directly to our store and get those resources. Again, I am Miss Christine, and this is Live in the Music Room, and I want to personally say thank you for coming. All right, let me give out my shout outs to Creatively Crafty Me. Okay, I want to thank Mobile Music. I also want to thank Brenda Gibbons. And I know I have Shadea here. I also want to thank Shadea. And we want to thank Demi. And we want to thank Jewel. And we want to thank Danae. And we want to thank those who are watching but not saying anything, because I can see who's in this chat or on this platform. So let me just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, there are some recommendations, and I do welcome that. So please share. Can you make a suggestion? Absolutely. This is a place of learning, including WA, because every Saturday something goes wrong. So I have to learn. So, what is your suggestion, Creatively Crafty? Okay. And we'll give her an opportunity to make her suggestions. Any other suggestions, please share. I realize that some of those questions were a tad bit challenging for some of our viewers, but I appreciate you coming in and allowing me to test it out on you. Okay,
Shadia
and I'm going to
Rani
get better and
subscribed
better,
to the
but I've only
channel.
been doing this for 13 weeks. Okay, so Crafty said, maybe only have 4 guests. Yeah, that might work, because I'm noticing they're kind of falling out of the frame, and then I have to kind of move over. And by default, you only can see 5. So that's a good suggestion. Okay, because we can't see the 5th guest. Yes. Thank you for that, Crafty. Yeah. So I'll keep that in mind. keep it down to 4 so you could really see everyone. And then I can also, change the layout of my screen that I'm using to live stream. Okay. And Crafty is also sharing some kind words. This was great, loads of fun. We totally appreciate you sharing that. It lets us know that we should continue, and we appreciate your kind words. So thank you for tuning in. We try and we're learning. Miss Robin is always, off somewhere assisting either in the front or the back or both, and so we will both learn and get this moving forward so that everyone can appreciate the edification of, music learning. That's what we want. Shadaya is saying thank you. Thank you, Shadaya. We appreciate you. We know you're streaming all the way from Delaware, so shout out to Delaware. And all of our wonderful students, okay? We know we have folks from New Jersey, Georgia, all over the place, right? New York. And so we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Let's see what Mobile Music is saying. Maybe we can share what Crafty's channel does. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you, Mobile Music. So if you're watching here on Contemporary School of the Arts, this is a place of sharing and learning. And so we want to encourage you to visit Creatively Crafty Me, where you can get all kind of wonderful craft tips. Is that right? Creatively Crafty. And all kind of wonderful things. Our family is full of talent, and we just don't stop in the music industry. We're all over, gifted, very, very gifted, as well as Shadea's channel. So Shadea is so multifaceted. I don't know really where to begin. She would have to share with me. I think it's lifestyle. But I might be incorrect. So, Shadea, let us know so that we can shout you out so our students can visit your social media. She might be on Instagram, and I don't know her what do they call it? Because I'm out of the loop. The handle. Okay. Oh, crochet and crafts. Okay. So if you want to learn about crocheting and crafts and wonderful things she's made for the granddaughters, hats and blankets and you name it, I highly recommend you visit Creatively Crafty. Shadea might have stepped away, and she's also very talented as well. Okay. Put your channel info in the chat, please, is what Mobile Music is asking us to do. And of course, we have our Mobile Music channel, which is specifically for our young learners like Jewel, Danae, and who else did I mention? Yeah, Jewel, Danae, and Demi. Okay. So we have so much to offer here at our Contemporary School of the Arts, and all these channels that we mentioned, Creatively Crafty. And once Shadea shares some information, we can share that with you. Okay, I think I covered everything. I want to just say thank you. Continue to learn. That is what we all need to do, no matter what it is. I appreciate you. Continue to keep music in your heart, and I'll see you in the next lesson. So this is my bye for now. Have a wonderful Saturday, okay?